All right, chat. Tommy NF motherfucking G. For what was the last time I reacted to Tommy NFG video? It's been a minute. I think the last time I reacted to folks was like last year. So it's been like a year. It's been a minute. I ain't gonna bow. God damn. And I fuck with Tommy NFG. You feel me? I seen this on my recommendation. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna save this shit. So I was actually gonna watch this on stream. But I'm like, no, I'm gonna save it for stream and shit. You know, whenever I stream again. So yeah, as y'all know, it's been a lot of crazy shit that's been happening for the past pretty much this whole fucking September for the past like week or two and shit. A lot of crazy shit been going on, for assassinations, motherfuckers getting hung, motherfuckers chopping little girls' bodies up and putting them in the trunk and secretly was dating the little. Yo, it's a lot of shit going on, gang. Yo, fuck David. That's all I gotta say. Let's get into it though. Let's get into it.
I know I usually do a recap at the end of every year, covering everything that happened from influencers to politics to memes. And I'm happy to say that will be coming out. But this September, I just had to talk about it a little bit because people have been memeing on it. And what the f is going on? Every day I'm waking up seeing a new jaw-dropping story across the world. I swear. We're literally halfway through this month, and Charlie Kirk got assassinated. Life was just found on Mars. Nepal overthrew its government.
Life was found on Mars?
Russia's invading Poland. A dead body was found in a music artist's car, and the Epstein files released. If this is 2025,
and I still hate it because, like I said in Get My Screenshot, like I'm over here because y'all know my birthday is in September and shit. I'm over here saying, oh my god, September's the best month of all time. Ooh, just for all this goofy ass shit to happen for. Yo, they just need to kill this motherfucking point. What the hell?
If this is 2025,
I don't know.
We're not gonna survive 2026. I guess we can start off in order with Roblox getting sued by Law by Mike. Roblox has been going through the gutter ever since Schlep made that exposed video on them. They've been losing billions and getting clowned on by the internet. Having politicians step up to fight against them, then get sued by state. I mean, when you're
going on with Roblox, well, because there'll be a lot of pedophiles on there. That's probably why.
As animations like this, should we be surprised?
They making Roblox. They were getting emotes like that on Roblox. You know I hate about shit like that because my little brother and sister play Roblox. Yo, I hate these niggas.
This isn't even the worst of them. Like, if I showed the worst, this video will probably get taken down. So on September 1st, Law by Mike dropped a video saying he's suing Roblox and pointed out all the f***ed up things Roblox has yet to address. One of them was the fact that anyone could make an account on the website before 2021 with just a username, password, and birthday. It's the first step for every game company to have you enter in an email at least. This makes it way easier for predators to create some bot accounts and lure some kids off the platform. And also, what happens if you forget your username and password and don't have an email connected to the account? Was your account just blipped from existence forever? He also says that their AI moderation is a failure because groomers always find a way around it. They'll either use some type of secret emoji codes or text in the chat to still get through, which only makes me wonder, when are these companies gonna realize AI is not built up as much as they thought it was? Exactly. Now it feels like companies are only becoming unsafer with this AI bullshit. It's almost like removing an actual human being and replacing it with a robot that at the time was gonna cause problems. But you know they don't care. Roblox does anything for profits. He also exposed that Roblox is lying about how many moderators they have. They try to say they have thousands working around the clock 24/7 to protect kids, but it turns out they only have 3,000 total. And that might seem like a lot, but keep in mind Roblox has well over 100 million active players a day, which is only growing every day with more kids joining. Those poor employees. I could only imagine how many requests they have to come through a day. It's always worse when you have.
And I hate this shit because I'm gonna say again, my little brother and sister be playing that Roblox shit. I never even fucked with Roblox in the first place.
I can imagine him looking down from above on them and giving an execution order when an employee makes a mistake. Because of all this, Law by Mike said he's now joining Schlep's lawyer to help sue Roblox, and that anyone who's had a similar experience to Schlep on Roblox can contact him so we can add them as well to it. Right now, Roblox is looking like Thanos after snapping. If they manage to win this, I'm gonna start buying the lottery again because anything is possible. Right after this, the Epstein files officially released to the public. Well, actually, not fully released, just partially. The fact that 30,000 pages being released is only partially makes me sick to my stomach. This was really the devil, bro. How did we live on the same planet as him? But randomly out of nowhere, a government...
Yeah, you know how many Jeffrey Epsteins is on this motherfucking earth that we don't know about? There's a lot of them. Trust me, a lot.
branch decided to force Epstein's estate to release his 50th birthday book, which did indeed expose Trump for signing an inappropriate letter to Epstein. I always wonder how these rich dudes get so freaked out. Their freaky is always 10 octaves above the public. I don't know if I can show the letter, but I'm not gonna
gang, it's because, gang, these niggas, gang, been like this, gang. Before they got rich and all this goofy ass shit, they been like this, good. Like, this ain't nothing new. They been like this, folks. This ain't nothing new, folks. They been like this. It's just they got the money to really, like, you feel me?
Is a bad drawing of a naked woman's body with Trump's signature directly on the bottom of it. I feel like in the past, if people heard that a president got exposed for signing a nude letter to a predator, they would assume he would have got impeached by now. Maybe this is just the bar that we've set for the future. They also had a fictional conversation between them on the letter. Aw, they're doing some cute couple role plays, such goals. I'm not gonna lie, two men having a fictional conversation written.
Alright, man, get the shot. Alright, come on, folks.
There is never a time you'd ever see me and my homies do this with each other. At the end of the letter, the last thing Trump wrote is, "A pal is a wonderful thing. Happy birthday, and let every day be another wonderful secret." Well, surely
oh, fuck no.
What he meant there.
It's not my signature. And it's not the way I speak. And anybody that's covered me for a long time knows that's not my language.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, I have no reason to say he's lying. I believe him. Moving on. It's crazy because if I'm president and I'm accused of being a predator like this, and I'm saying someone's smearing me with fake signatures and all that, I'm instantly releasing a forensic analysis showing it's fake. Like, I run the country.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Get it done in a couple hours. But ever since he said this, there hasn't been a single peep from him about it. You've had to have some real genius out there to smear Trump with a fake signature. People are pointing out also he has signatures from the past that look exactly like the one with Epstein, and even ones he signed in 2022 with that exact one. But he's changed up the signature ever since becoming president, which makes you think, is this man really dumb enough to think people won't go back to his old signatures and compare them to see how alike it is? The answer is probably yes. Russia now might invade Poland, so yay, another World War III threat this year. At this point, how many World War III threats are we at this year? Because every month,
at least the 50th one
may start up, and I'm gonna have to get ready to be drafted. This month, Russia decided to send drones to Poland's airspace, which they say was an accident, and they weren't intentionally aiming. What's up with these governments thinking people in the world don't have brains like that? It's actually disrespectful because they deadass think we're all toddlers and can't tell what's real and what's not. Although nothing was really damaged in the
shit, niggas on Twitter is about motherfucking toddlers and shit. Actually, no, Twitter motherfuckers on Twitter just sped. Straight sped. Like they just I think niggas on Twitter are purposely just fucking retarded. I think they purposely just be fucking delusional and all type of shit. I'm telling you. Trying to tell y'all.
Poland was not messing around with these. Word on the street is Poland's moving like the Texas of Europe. They deployed their jets to shoot down the drones because you gotta show dominance. And they also invoked Article 4 of the NATO Treaty, which means they're now meeting with all other countries to discuss where further to go with this. All it takes is for them to agree to move to Article 5, and we potentially in them World War III trenches. The military better be able to hold this out with my tax dollars, because that draft is one I will be dodging. I don't care if I gotta act like Timmy from South Park, I'm not going. While a country was attacking another country, Gen Z in Nepal just said f*** it and burned down their government. Finally, Gen Z, it's time for us to rise up. I don't know why, but I thought in our lifetime we would never see a government overthrown with all of our modern technology. I thought we was in shit. Our generation got a bunch of fat.
Okay.
Boys and furries. Are these the people that are supposed to fight? Like, whenever I see footage of a government being overthrown, it's always from the 80s or in black and white. But this all started when in Nepal, the government decided to randomly ban all major social media platforms. And with stuff like this, it's always a buildup. The people there already felt like the government was too corrupt. So this one little thing pushed them to the edge. At first, the protesters started peacefully with people asking the government to change its ways. But then the police started using rubber bullets and tear gas fighting the protesters.
Child, why when you yawn, you have a tear come out your eye? Why does that happen?
Because
I used to know. I hate when that shit happens.
So all the Gen Z kids started fighting back and crowding the streets, slowly adding up to more and more until the police couldn't handle it. And in the middle of this revolt, for some reason, there was a random British tourist there vlogging to witness it all. When all other media fails and there's no other source, always count on a random British man in miscellaneous country reporting it.
Facts. Aww. That's good shit. By the way, chat, I'm not mute. That's the video. I don't know. You feel me? Your bike, nothing stolen, nothing taken, and on water.
On second thought, the overthrowing can't be that bad. They gave him water for free. Apparently,
Side
the
shit.
whole thing was actually very wholesome, other than the government buildings getting burnt down. People were helping each other if they got injuries and driving them to the hospital. People set up stations to give each other food to refuel. And after everything
That's
was
wrong.
burnt down and their previous prime minister resigned, they cleaned the street together and are gonna start building up everything again. In a way,
Damn.
this is the most peaceful overthrowing of a corrupt government I've ever seen. After all this, they of course had to elect new people in the government, considering all the old.
Fuck it, chat. Let's just overthrow the government.
It wasn't in person. It wasn't through local polling. They elected their new prime minister.
Face that.
Say what you want about Gen Z, but we get things done in the
Discord.
stupidest possible way ever. New prime
That's
minister
some shit
also
right
would
there.
make her the first female prime minister in the country's history. So she got a lot on her plate, but you know what? Good luck to her and the rest of the Napoleon people. You can tell
Facts.
their government was corrupt because sadly there was 72 casualties just in the days of this going on. In
Damn.
America, if it came out the government off 72 people on the streets now, we would probably have a civil war all over the nation. Moving on, David, who's a singer that blew up in the past.
And this fuck nigga. Chat, you know it's crazy. Y'all probably heard me play this nigga's song and music on my stream a couple times for like. I used to dance fuck with folks like I wasn't like a listener of this nigga like I'll constantly bump, but he had a couple songs that I fucked with. Cause I've known this nigga for like since like 2022. And gang, I'm telling you folk, you can just look at a nigga like look at this nigga face, chat. I just want y'all to pay attention, nigga. Like look at this nigga. You can just look at a nigga face and just tell like, yeah, this nigga's not all the way there. And I'm older than this nigga. This nigga what? Yo, gang. And it was funny too. I ain't gonna throw my shit. When that report first came out about a body was found in his stolen cyber truck, and people was like trying to say, oh my god, did he have something to do with that? I was one of them niggas like, man, alright, dude, let's just not make assumptions. Maybe, I mean, his cyber truck was stolen. The motherfucker that stole it probably was like a serial killer or whatever. So I ain't jumped the gun. I was suspicious, but I ain't really, you feel me? But now that all this extra shit came out, especially yesterday and shit, oh yeah, folks. This nigga don't need to be under jail. This nigga need to. On B, y'all niggas know how I feel about pedophiles, so you already know what the fuck I'm gonna say. And what needs to happen to this nigga.
Becoming big off of TikTok.
Long live that little girl though. Long live her. Like that's a damn shame. Yo, gang. That shit's sad. Sad as fuck,
If you
man.
think you've never heard of his name, I guarantee if you hear one of his songs, you probably heard it on a TikTok before. His Tesla had been found abandoned on the street and got towed to a local towing yard. It was there for a while when the workers started noticing a bad smell coming from it. And when they called the police found a body in a bag in the trunk. I could not be a cop because I would not be the same after seeing something like that. As soon as it came out, all of his fans were like, it's over. Their favorite TikTok artist turned into OG. But it turns out at the time it got found, he was on tour already for a while. So unless he pulled some mafia type of calls and had someone taken out and left in his trunk for some reason, which doesn't make sense if you're trying to hide a crime, but whatever, then it was pretty much impossible for him to have done the crime. The police also said he's not a suspect and he's working with them to help. That's gotta be awkward to address to the public, right? Usually artists are addressing scamming allegations or something else.
Oh wait, I forgot. This video was like made like 2 days ago, and all these allegations just like came out for the past. When did these allegations come out? Like yesterday, right? It was yesterday or the day before yesterday. Because I think this video was made literally 2 days ago. I think like a day before the allegations came out. Damn. Well, Tommy, I'm here to tell you. No, this nigga did it, gang. Nah, he did it. He had something to do with this. By the way. Yeah. This didn't age too well.
Murder? That's a little more than what we normally see. But f that, because now we got signs of Mars has life. One of NASA's rovers last year got a rock sample from Mars. And that specific rock sample is also connected to an ancient river on the planet. They say the Mars rocks are about 3.2 to 3.8 billion years old. Whenever I see stats like this, it's always crazy because it shows our lives are literally nothing in the grand scheme of things. I don't even believe the universe is that old for real. Show me some 4K footage that I'll start believing. The scientists found minerals on the rock that can be linked to life-friendly science.
Leopard spot. Olivine, I don't know how to fucking pronounce that, but okay.
Which they match with the ones we have here. It also had elements like carbon, which is linked to microbiolife. The problem is, since we're on Earth and nobody's there, we can't fully confirm if it's 100% accurate. We have to manage on the rovers, which always have to break for some reason. But if they confirm it's true, it's the strongest evidence that Mars once had life like us or has life on it now. If they are there, I say we leave them alone. It would be kind of cool to chop it up with the alien and ask it how its life is going. Maybe have a little smoke session with it and get high. Or we'll just drag
Oh, y'all niggas showed no chat. If we ever discover aliens, they're not gonna look how you think they gonna look for. I feel like it's gonna be something that we deadass just can't fucking process, like the human. Like, what if they just invisible? Cause what if aliens look at us as aliens? Like, oh, what the fuck is this? Like, ew, what the hell? You see what the fuck I'm saying? An alien could deadass look like this. An alien could look like my fucking finger. An alien could be just itself. Like, we don't fucking know, gang. On BD, we don't know.
Landed in all the bullshit we caused. They're probably gonna look at us like, damn.
Fuck that David nigga though. Fuck that nigga.
And for the last one, that's probably the most craziest thing to happen this month. You've all heard by now, but political commentator Charlie Kirk got assassinated in broad daylight. If y'all know me and my stances, y'all probably already know what I'm gonna say. Political violence is never the answer and doesn't solve anything. And judging from the reaction,
I agree with that. It don't. That's why you would never see your boy Tino into nothing about politics. I've never been into politics. Even since I was a little boy. My whole years of living this earth, I'm not into politics. I don't know shit. Look, for I don't know nothing about nothing. For I don't know shit. I don't give a fuck about politics. Just wanna know why, chat? I don't. Cause at the end of the day, chat, we all gonna fucking die anyway, folks. And then none of this shit's gonna matter. Nothing fucking changes. This is just what's called life. I don't give a fuck about politics, gang. And then when you are into politics, you have to worry about shit that somebody gonna Charlie Kirk your ass. You see what the fuck I'm saying, gang? That shit be dangerous, folk. That shit be real dangerous, good. And it's just like, you know, but I'm not listening. Don't get on my ass. Because I know my YouTube comments, there be a couple niggas on my ass about certain shit. I'm not saying Charlie Kirk deserved that. I just don't give a fuck. I didn't even know who the fuck the nigga was until that shit happened. Because when I watch out, I don't follow shit like that. I'm not into politics. I don't know nothing. Like, I guess don't, because I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I'm not into politics. See what the fuck I'm saying? So get off my dick. That's just case some YouTube comments, because like I said, a lot of you niggas be on my dick for some reason, gang. Listen, I'm a nigga from the trenches, gang. Yes, I'm a dumbass nigga. I don't know nothing about nothing, gang. I'm street smart. I'm not fucking book smart. Politics, lawyers, and go. I don't fucking know, because I don't give a fuck. BD. I ain't even gonna say long live dude or he just no, because I just don't know, gang. I just don't care. Like, it was just, you know, it's just like, yeah, it's fucked up what happened to him. Like, damn, like, I don't, you know. But chill, y'all, chill.
Even more
for sure. Y'all
got the dumbest of sides. One side laughing at a man getting gruesomely murked in front of hundreds of people, and the other side saying it's a civil war now and it's time to get locked and loaded.
It's time we rise.
Look at this corny ass shit on my fucking face,
good. Andrew Tate tweeting civil war. Don't even live here. Worry about sex trafficking cases and crypto.
Oh, BD, get your lame ass on,
it looks like if this is the type of president we're setting for political commentators. Like, for politicians, it's one thing. Even though it's bad too, that's something people more expect is a possibility. Then how far are we gonna?
And by the way, I want to say this shit again, because again, y'all YouTube comments, y'all be on my ass sometimes. I am not saying you should get killed over your opinion. No, okay? Folks was a political speaker. He spoke his mind. I'm not saying he deserved to get killed for that. I don't even know who the fuck that nigga is. I didn't know him until he got shot and killed that day. Because like I said, I'm gonna say this again. I'm not into politics. I don't even follow politics. I don't know nothing. Like, I don't know shit. Don't try to tell me, oh, you should get into politics. I don't, because I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't give a fuck. I literally been living my life without politics, and it's been cool. I got enough shit on my plate I gotta worry about, folks. This shit I can't even fucking change in the world.
With stuff he says, it starts like that, then dwindles down to everyone else. It honestly shows how sad we've gotten, and I'm honestly scared of what's to come. Like, for the people cheering online about this, now the other side is pissed, and some insane person out there is probably gonna try to get some type of retaliation on a person.
That's the only thing I be thinking about, chat. I'm telling you, I ain't
person or a group of people that are innocent as well. It's gonna be a never-ending problem, which is why it should be condemned.
See why I'm not in politics? Because it's not right. It's a never-ending thing. It's like tit for tat. It's like being in the trenches. where you got two blocks beefing with each other, and it's an ongoing war. It's tit for tat. They kill my homie, I'm gonna go kill their homie. They just kill my homie, now I'm about to go kill it. It's a tit for tat for war. That's all it is.
Is it now valid for you to get murked on the street because you had a disagreement with someone politically? Now that I've said that, even though I feel bad for his kids and I hope they can get through life well dealing with this, I'm not about to sit here and act like I'm actively crying and mourning the guy. Like, two things can be true at once.
Exactly. I just feel bad for his wife and kids that have to witness that, and I feel bad for all the people that have to witness that, though, gang. Because who the fuck just wants to see somebody just get popped in their fucking neck right in front of your face like that? That's fucking traumatizing, gang. I really hope them people go through, like, man, I hate that shit.
Deserve to go like that, and gun violence is bad. But also, I'm not gonna mourn someone who sent hate to all types of groups all the time. Charlie Kirk got one of the worst digital footprints on the internet.
Long live Vaughn.
People are posting everywhere when he's talking about the Second Amendment.
I think it's worth to have a cost of, unfortunately, some gun deaths every single year, so that we can have the Second Amendment to protect our other God-given rights.
And yeah,
damn,
that's definitely not a good look for what happened. He's
damn.
also said things like the Civil Rights Act was a mistake, said abortion is now worse than the Holocaust. He was a huge rage baiter, and even though I'm not going to celebrate what happened, I see why some people don't care. This whole thing has turned into a giant political butt fight. You got all the conservatives blaming liberals and saying it's because of their rhetoric and the way they talk that it happened. And then you got the liberals saying that's hypocritical because they do the exact same thing and would probably laugh at one of their people on their side dying. I hate to have the commentator take, I guess, but yeah, it is truly both sides would act the same in the exact same scenarios if it was a person on their side. Like, it's just how things work. I do think it's funny, though, how all the conservatives are saying, how could people celebrate, acting like they haven't been making fun of George Floyd for 5 years.
That is true. Yeah, I still see George Floyd. Forget, why do like racist motherfuckers online be like treating George Floyd like we look at that nigga like he Martin Luther King or some shit? Why do they treat the like? I still see the jokes about that nigga to this day. Hey, that's all I'm gonna say. Y'all was doing that. That's true. Yeah, I'm not saying. Look, I'm not saying two wrongs don't make it right because I've always that's how I grew up. Two wrongs don't make it right. All right. The only motherfucker you should make fun of. Or when they die or wish they should be dead, is pedophiles, rapists, serial killers, and terrorists. And racist motherfuckers. Top 5 right there. Alright.
George Floyd jokes were never funny to me when they first happened, and the fact they keep bringing them up nowadays like it's supposed to be some jump scare for black people, I guess.
Yeah,
like, bro, it's been 5 years, almost 6 years. Let it go, man. And now you got them treating him like a warrior, saying he's the MLK and Jesus. It's gotta be some form of blasphemous. How are you a Christian and don't know you can't compare any human to Jesus? If Charlie's their MLK, though, then I don't want to know who their Malcolm X is. People may say to me, well, Tommy, he probably wouldn't have given you the same grace if it happened to you. And yeah, I'm sure if it did, he'd say it's tragic and all, but
I think it's worth to have the cost of, unfortunately, some gun deaths.
I don't really like this excuse because I don't live my life according to how someone else may act towards me. Like, do you act in the same way as a person you don't like? All I know, though, is from this whole thing happening and getting this many people's thoughts on the internet, we were never meant to see everyone in the world's reaction to something for real. Nothing good can come from it, and y'all better strap in this month up until the end of the year, because I have a feeling it's not going to be a smooth ride until the end of it. Anyways, let me know y'all's thoughts on everything going on and how you're praying to survive up until follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. As always, I love you guys consensually. And until next time, I'm out.
I'm really used to do that. Though you Tommy, folks. Shout out Tommy. That was a good fucking video. That was a good video. Overall, chat, he right. Stay safe out here. Stay strapped. Stay 10 toes. Keep your nose closed. Never wide open. I tell y'all that all the time, folks. Because this world is dangerous. It is dangerous, man. WVIT, though. WVIT.